including landscape modifications, as proposed with this application. The approximately 7-acre site is located west of Sawmill Road and north of West Dublin Granville Road. The site currently operates as a bank, although will in the future operate as a bank and additional office space. With this application, planning staff, including Brian Martin, our landscape zoning inspector, and the city forester, Brian Goodall, have collaborated with the applicant. The applicant has several portions of this application, the intent really being to update the site to enhance the character from the 4 frontages. So the first and most significant part is tree removal. The applicant is proposing to remove 261 caliper inches of trees. These are across the 2 parcels, the smaller parcel along Sawmill Road, and then the larger parcel containing the primary structure. All of these caliper inches are proposed to be replaced on site, which you'll note here in the landscape plan. So in addition to tree replacements on site, the applicant is also proposing new street trees with this application, which the city forester has approved. Those new street trees will be installed along Banker Drive, Sawmill Road, and Dublin Center Drive. There are existing street trees along West Dublin Granville Road. Additionally, the Bridge Street District Code requires the installation of foundation plantings. These foundation plantings are required to be within 42 inches of the foundation of the structure. The applicant is doing a dual hedge design, including boxwood and taxus. A total of 72 shrubs would be required, although approximately 300 shrubs are being installed across the site in a variety of locations. Additionally, with this, the vehicular use area, specifically within the parking lot, is being brought to code. Those include plantings that have died over time in landscape islands, which will be replaced. Finally, utility screening is also proposed with this application. These will be solid utility screens with evergreen shrubs. This will complement all of the new landscaping proposed on site. In review of the minor project review criteria, staff is recommending approval with one condition, that any of the replacement trees that decline within 5 years will be replaced on an inch-for-inch basis. This is really due to the applicant's desire to install large replacement trees. The applicant has indicated that they do have quite a bit of experience with large replacement trees. Typically, we see those at 2.5 inches. The applicant is proposing replacements that are 5 inches and above. That being said, the city is comfortable based on the information that's been provided. With that, that's all I have. The applicant is here as well today. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Great. Thanks, Nikki. Todd or Chris, do either of you have anything that you want to add to this or share with ART?
Good afternoon. This is Chris Ingram on behalf of the applicant, an attorney at the Voorhees Law Firm. And as was mentioned, Todd Ferris is here as well. I would just add that we really appreciate staff's collaboration on this project. They took the time to meet with our client and their arborist, Listerman and Associates, as well as Mr. Ferris on site so that we could talk about exactly what our client wants to do. And as was mentioned, Dublin 18 LLC has a lot of experience with commercial development and in particular with landscaping, and views that this existing landscaping is kind of hindering the marketability of the current property. One thing to note is that the existing building at this site, there is a bank operating in a portion of the building, but a large portion of the building remains vacant. And the whole point of this is to really increase and open up the curb appeal. And then, as you all know, this site was recently rezoned to the Bridge Street District corridor. And everything here in this design before you was intended to bring up the landscaping to those new requirements. If you have any specific questions, we're certainly here to answer those for you, and Todd can as well too. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Yes, and I want to say thank you to you and Chris and Todd and your group. I agree on the collaborative part of this. It's really helped, I think, bring a really great project and as you said, help sort of further your goals and still meeting the intent of the Bridge Street Code. So I appreciate everybody's efforts to make that happen. In terms of ART members, I want to make sure that you all have a chance to ask any questions at this point. Maybe I'll just go around and call on each of you just to see if you have any. Michael, do you have any questions or concerns?
No, I don't.
Okay. Colleen?
No, I do not.
Brad?
No, I'm good.
Chad?
No.
Sean?
Good here too.
Okay, great. So Chris and Todd, you're all in agreement with that one condition with the recommendation?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so with that, I will make a motion to approve this application with the one condition. Oops, Nikki, sorry.
And just for the record, we have no public comment with this
Thank you.
application.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So again, I'll make a motion with approval with the one condition. If all the ART members would answer in the affirmative, if you agree.
Yes.
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 Anyone opposed? Okay, so your application has been approved and you may proceed with your next steps.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're very
We did file, by the way, a tree removal permit application. Should I follow up with Brian on that?
Yeah, so I did have an opportunity to speak with Brian Martin earlier in the week. He is in receipt of that and is processing that. So I would hope you see some resolution to that prior to the end of the week. Those trees on site that do not require a tree removal permit, you could proceed with that.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Unless anybody has anything else, we will be adjourned.